So often when we buy new golf clubs, we think about how much they cost and where they're from. Today in this bag I have one of the more surprising clubs that I've ever tested, and it was from TEMU. It cost £47 and it's performed pretty well. Now we're going to test this with an average handicap golfer, not telling him it was from TEMU, telling him it was a bit more expensive, and see how that plays with his psyche and test it against what I know is the best hybrid of 2025. This is going to get interesting. Let's go. In this golf bag, I have the best hybrid of 2025. So much so it's made its way into my bag, and it's a brand that I've never owned a club of before. I also have a new, mega expensive, online only hybrid that could shock the world of golf. Today we're going to put them through their paces in a head-to-head duel in the sun here at Leica Links. So, the club in question is the Ping G430. Now, I absolutely love this hybrid. I've never owned a Ping club in the past, never had one in the bag. It's a lie, I had a Redwood putter. I forgot about that. Ooh. Redwood. But I honestly think this is like the perfect hybrid. So, here we have the K-Long Super Rat. Look at this. Oh. 18 degrees, and this is absolutely phenomenal. It's online only. So, spoiler alert, this isn't just me here today. We actually have Brett here as well. Brett, how are you?
I'm good, thank you very much.
A new handicap of 6. You are the kind of mid-handicap golf in this channel, but not so much anymore, really. What are your thoughts on the look of this? Because it's online only.
She looks naughty, doesn't she?
I'm not going to say exactly how much it is. It's expensive.
And you trust me not to sky it?
No, I don't. So I know you're a huge PXG fan. Brett does like shiny things. He likes the niceties in life. He gets his eyebrows waxed. But I want to see how this works. So I'll hit a couple, then you can hit a couple. We'll compare it against the Ping, which, to be honest, I don't think it's even I don't know. I just think it factually is the best hybrid. It feels fantastic, sounds great, goes a million miles. So I'm going to go first. How good is this golf course, by the way?
Unreal. What a day we're having.
So I think I'll hit Ping first, actually, and just get something out there. But if you look at these two down at the ball, you can see the Super Rat is a little bit bigger. It's got more surface area. It's potentially going to be a bit more forgiving. But we've set the Ping on so it's 18 degrees of loft. We're exactly the same shaft length as well. So potentially this could be a fantastic little duel. So I'm not going to try and hit them necessarily high or low. I'm just going to hit normal shots. I said Ping first, didn't I?
You did say Ping first.
Sorry about that.
You must be excited with this expensive club.
I am very excited, actually. I got it. I'm hoping it's going to have some resale value after you've hit it, but
let's pray there's no sky mark.
Sure. That's why I love the Ping. That
sounds phenomenal.
Yeah, it does sound amazing, doesn't it? It's a boring ball flight. I don't mean boring as in Gary Martin telling us all a story. What? I mean boring as in like a penetrating flight. So can the Super Rat match up to that? Guys, would you have this in the bag? I do think the head cover's quite cool.
The head cover looks mega.
Right, how does this compare? Same line, same shot with the Super Rat. Very similar, a little bit lower, maybe a bit lower off the face, but that'll be a really good test for the forgiveness of this club. You can see I've struck it just there. Right, Brett, I'll let you go. What would you like to hit first? You want to hit Ping first?
Yeah, we'll keep it same, shall we?
Yep. Now,
we'll keep the
reason why I brought you here is because you're not a hybrid guy, are you? I think there's so many golfers around the world that, to be honest, should be hybrid guys, but aren't hybrid guys. You like a 7-wood, you like a driving iron, you like everything apart from a hybrid.
Yeah. I've just never really got on with one, I think. But, yeah.
But I do feel like this could be the answer for a lot of people. I love the colour as well, that kind of green.
I'm liking the look of her.
Orange dash.
I can't believe you've entrusted me with a test like this, to be fair.
I'm more worried about the Ping, to be honest, because that's in my bag.
I thought that as well.
Okay, low one, bit toppy. That's an interesting one because that is generally how you hit hybrids. And I'm really pleased he's hit that, actually, because if you just stood there and absolutely roped this one now, this video wouldn't really have much context because it would be a lie. He never hits hybrids well. Is this the club for people who don't hit hybrids well?
Right, come on then. Let's see. I'm a bit nervous we are expensive. You're telling me it is.
400 quid, mate.
Really? Entrusting me.
Wow.
Oh.
That were really good.
Loads better. Still a little bit low out of that face like you, I think, though. Could have been better, but
What I think is happening here with the technology in it, if we have a look at the sole of the club, you can see just how kind of elongated it is. So there's lots of surface area. That means there's going to be naturally more weighting back here, which pushes that centre of gravity back and makes it easier to launch dynamically. A lot of big words there, weren't they?
So you got them out as well?
Yeah, I didn't examine that.
Did you?
Centrifugal forces.
Wow.
Yeah?
Man of many talents.
We'll go and see where they are.
Let's have a look.
So, I got this online, as I said, I'm not going to tell you what website just yet, but it was
Right.
expensive, and I do think this buggy.
Just thought you were brake testing me.
No. Would you buy online with that? Because the one thing here is obviously the Ping pride themselves on fitting, they pride themselves on being available in pro shops for green grass, and they also pride themselves on that kind of adjustability and workability. Have you lost that ball, by the way?
No, it's just topped and down here. Keep going, it's a bit further. It weren't too bad at the top.
But the Super Rat, realistically, you can't do any of that.
No.
You're just trusting it, you're buying it. Right, so I've got my two shots here, the two picks, and you can see they are bang next to each other in the fairway. So that one is the Ping and that one is the Super Rat. So very, very, and to be honest, I think that's a tick in the box for the Super Rat, 'cause it was a little bit of a worse strike, so to say.
It were definitely skinnier, weren't it?
Yeah, but it's done okay. Your Super Rat's there. So actually, it's not bad for distance in relation to mine, is it?
No, distance-wise, I'm happy. And I would say for my handicap, being slightly further out of that fairway is not terrible, is it?
Not at all, not at all. Right, let's hit some more shots. Let's move on and let's talk how potentially this kind of online direct-to-consumer market could be taking over the world of golf, for the good and the bad. Right, I think one of the big arguments here obviously is, like we just said, about potentially going and get fitted for a golf club. Can you go and test it? Can you go and try it? But also there's the, is it a reputable brand? Is it a brand you know? Because K-Long is a reputable brand. We see it online quite often. The Super Rat is obviously quite an interesting ideology, you could say. But realistically, would you pay the money for something you've not necessarily heard of? That looks fun, doesn't it? Look at that out there.
Oh, the banana ball. Look at me with a zoom.
That could have been us, that. I bet Bobby's on there.
Definitely.
100% that's
With
Bobby
dogs.
on there.
With
Yeah,
dogs.
100%.
Yeah.
Right, I'll go Super Rat first this time. We're into the wind, so I'm going to try and flight them down just a little bit. Now, funnily enough, the last two shots I hit were pretty low anyway. These are fairly low lofted hybrids, to be honest. I mean, it says here that the Super Rat is a 3 hybrid. I'd have an 18-degree down as a 2 hybrid all day long, to be brutally honest. I'd love to see this in like a 1 hybrid, you know, like a 15-degree.
Ooh, yeah.
And just hit like those proper. I think the line is the sleepers on the bunker.
Okay.
Very Robert Trent Jones here, actually. Very nice.
Yeah.
Lots of very interesting bunkers. Right, try and play a bit of a low one into the wind. Maybe draw it just a touch. It's exactly where I wanted it. I wouldn't say it was low, would you?
Rose, didn't
Yeah, it was like a really nice launch and then just went up a bit. Now, there's something that really annoys me about this, and I've just kind of spotted it. That arrow doesn't look in the middle. I think it is.
Yeah.
But you know when you put it down on the ground, you might notice it more when you're playing, but it just doesn't look central. Whereas you look at the dot on the Ping, look at the difference.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
For £400.
Yeah. I'm going to ask you at the end of this video which one you'd go for. I'm really interested to see.
Okay.
With the monetary value as well, because these aren't cheap.
No.
Right, the pressure's on now, because I do feel like that was okay. Can we play the same shot, just a bit lower? See, that was like a much more, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Sounded meatier as well. That's 2 good shots. I'm interested to see the difference in the distance down there, both up the right hand side of that fairway like we wanted. Now, this is where things get interesting because you had a bit of a shocker on the first one with the Ping.
Yeah.
Which one are you going to go with first?
I'm going to go Ping again first because I liked the Super Rat.
And obviously these targets we're hitting at are just fairways. We're going to hit some into greens in a moment and see just kind of how accurate you can be as well, because these aren't just clubs for off the tee. They're not just driver replacements, 3-wood replacements, long iron replacements. These are clubs where if you've got a long par 3 potentially, it could be the perfect club for the hole that you play at your course that you're a member at and you play week in, week out. Ping again first, interesting.
Ping first.
Unfinished business with the Ping.
Oh, that's right out of the toe, but it's going to work for the fairway.
Yeah,
but
that's going to be really nice down there. I've zoomed in, we can't see. I think it's just behind that mound, but that was drawing in wonderfully, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was right out of the toe, which it deserved. It didn't deserve a good shot,
but that's where I think you are paying for that air of forgiveness. You're paying for that obviously heat-treated face to get you the ball speed when you don't quite hit it properly. Right. Do you get that with the mega expensive Cologne
Super Red? Wow. Oh, that is straight out of the middle.
That's unbelievably good.
Yeah, it rose high though. I can't hit it like you and keep it low into that wind.
Does that bother you?
No, it's not something I'd be thinking about, but it did play high, but I'm not trying to play it low there. The strike was really good.
I'm going to say, I think for you, that's 2-0 to that.
100% 2-0.
And I'm going to shock you in a minute.
All right. You're not going to game me, are you?
No, probably not. No. Okay, so we have my ping here just up the right-hand side, and we have the Super Rat there, a little bit further and more central. Actually, you're miles up there.
Yeah, I've with both.
Super Rat's done it again for you there.
Yeah, definitely.
Right, there's a par 3 cut. We're going to finish on there, and then we're going to have a couple of kind of home truths about this, because honestly, you're not going to believe what I'm going to tell you.
Really? Mm. I'm really excited about this now. I'm wondering what you're going to tell me.
There's a bit to do with the spec of it, a bit to do with the shaft, and a bit to do with all sorts.
Ooh.
Did you know it's a soft regular shaft?
It's a what?
Soft regular shaft.
Is it really?
Yeah, 65 grammer. Funny how no one knows if you don't tell them.
Right, well.
Well, you're hitting it really well.
I am, very well.
Okay, so we've decided that we both do quite like this rather expensive Super Rat hybrid. We have a 200-yard into the wind par 3, which is exactly what we're talking about for this kind of club. Now, all we're going to do, we're going to nearest the pin with this.
Okay.
Now, you know I said it was on the internet?
Yeah.
That's true.
Okay.
You know I said it was really expensive?
Yeah.
It was 47 quid.
Wow.
From TEMU.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, amazing. That's mental.
So you look at how that's performed against the Ping, and the Ping by far is the best hybrid of 2025. If you're serious about your golf, you're going to get the consistency, you're going to get the versatility, you get everything with it. I do feel like with this, potentially the build quality isn't, I mean, it's not as good as a Ping, and you might not get kind of all-round performance every time. You can hit a couple of shots and get lucky with it, which maybe what we've done, I don't know. When I did the numbers for this, it performed quite well, but there were oddities in the thing. But right, 200 yards, a horrible flag location as well, right?
Yeah, a little right to left wind to do
over
with
there.
it.
Does that change your opinion of it? Because I've never seen you hit a hybrid. I mean, you just do not hit hybrids.
No, I don't really play with them. No, I think it does a little bit. I think it does worry you, and I think you'd want to play with it a little bit more. You've obviously tested it with numbers and not told me that, and knowing that like oddity, that comes into play. Whereas
I'm glad you said that because I wasn't sure that was a word, but you've gone with it as well.
I just followed you.
Yeah, I don't know.
Right,
anomaly was the word I was looking for.
Anomaly, I think. Yeah, you're right.
Do you reckon just over that right-hand bunker and let the wind bring it into the flag?
Yeah.
Oh, that is frighteningly good.
Could be a little bit long.
That's the best. That's the best.
Awesome.
That's unbelievable.
Turf traction was incredible.
Well, it was like a slinging low spinner, weren't it? Wow. I'm glad we're not playing for anything.
I know, you'd be worried. Can we maybe put something on that now?
Not now.
We did actually say nearest to the pin.
I know we did. Oh, stay there. Stay there. That was so good, wasn't it? Oh. I think you're going to beat me, but I'm happy with that as a shot because it's the archer, not the arrow.
Yeah,
in a sense. It's done what I wanted it to do. It's just turned a bit too much on the wind. Can I hit one more?
Go on then.
Because I really enjoyed that. Guys, if you've enjoyed that, obviously a little bit of tomfoolery there, and it goes to show that you don't always need to worry about what things cost because there might just be a bit of a bargain as well. So, how about this for a shot to finish? That could be in.
That's awesome.
That's the consistency. It's gone long.
Oh.
See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Goodbye.